Hey, Cybert. Or Ellis. Alright. So, I do my standard intro for the stream. Hey, my name is Eric. I'm making a game. That game is called The Godkiller. It is a puzzle adventure game. Been working on it for 2.5, coming up on 3 years. So, I like to start each stream with a demo, and then maybe work on the stream for a bit on parts of the game. Today I've got some sounds from Ellis Knight, who is actually on the stream right now, which is pretty cool. Cybert 600, that's Ellis. So we get to hear some of his work, which I was very impressed with. So let me switch over to my screen over here, and let's go listen. Give this a listen. So, Ellis actually sent me, to start out with, he sent a number of sounds, and then I called them prototypes, just ideas for what this creature, the Groldy, would sound like. I want to play those too. I hope that doesn't bug you, Alice. I thought they were all really good, but I just wanted to give an idea of like the range of beast noises this guy is putting out, and it's pretty cool stuff. Let me, just to make sure that I don't like share something that's private, let me switch back to Big Stupid Head mode. Then I will go and look at my DMs with Ellis, and I'm gonna go up to the very top. Hiding our private messages away here, and download the 2 reads that he did for the prototypes. Okay, so now I will switch back over to my work screen. All right. Got a problem that I'm just keep putting everything in this downloads directory, and I will have to do some decluttering at some point. Prototypes. Here we go. All right, so he just gave me a whole bunch of beast noises. Let's listen to them. Okay, and then I think he sent me another session here. Oh wait, no, this is me sending back to him out of that cacophony there, the ones that I thought we wanted to develop for the a larger set of variations on. So I like these for the Groldy because they're unpleasant. They're really kind of like, you don't like listening to them. They don't necessarily sound like the monster making them is a giant threat, which makes sense for this character. And there's some comedy around the main character in the game trying to communicate with these creatures, and all they do whenever she utters anything out of her mouth is go, I can't really do Ellis's thing, but so that's why I picked those ones here. I like those the best out of the batch. and even then, like if you look at Ellis, feel free to drop links too. Like if you want to self promote a little bit, if somebody watches this and they want to get in touch with you, maybe if you feel like dropping a link, it's cool. Even in like the reel that Ellis sent me before, there's even a wider range of creature noises. There's even some like that sound like a really deep roar, like a rhinoceros or a dinosaur, you know, a very large creature would make. So yeah, it's good stuff. And I don't know if Ellis, if you used any processing on those sounds at all. Yeah, definitely. If anyone is in the market for some beastly noises, this is the guy to talk to. But did you go raw in those recordings? Oh man, do you have an extra hole in your throat? I don't know how you make those noises. Particularly the ones that've got like that wheeze there in the middle of it. It's a very complex sound. I don't know how you do it. All right. So what I'm going to do next on this session is do a little chopping on the final sounds that Ellis sent to me. And if I'm a little bit lucky, I'll be able to get them into the game with this session. We can see them inside the game. All right. So like all my sessions where I continue past the demo part into the work part, I become much less engaging and just get kind of deep in thought on my work. But I will just keep going. My goal is to, within maybe an hour or two, to have all this stuff inside the game. But first off, let's do some chopping. Get this. Okay, I have a decision to make here. Do I want to go with, because he gave me 2 takes. Let's just bring them both up in Audition. All right. So I'm going to convert the sample type to mono. Are we at 44.1? Yeah, so I think your assertion was that Groldy 3 matched the prototype better. But I did notice in my first listen, I thought like Groldy 2 sounded like it had more energy in it. So I might want to, I'm going to listen to them again. Okay, so let's convert this to mono. Alright, so let's go. Dude, like that's funny. That's funny if I have the main character, she's trying to say something, all of a sudden. Okay, so you give me 4 of the long ones, so I can use those in different places. Here's the short ones. These ones I want to use for when the Groldies kick boxes. So one of the things they do is if a player walks in front of a box, they'll kick a box at them. So I use the shorter ones for that. And there's a few places in the dialogue where the Groldies just get really excited and we'd use these longer ones to punctuate those moments. Okay. Well, now that was 2. Now 3 you said matched better to the prototype. Let's listen to that. Okay. So I'm gonna save both of these. I need to get a better organization in my directory, so let's do that first. Org assets, VO, scripts. Okay, new folder. Groldies. Yeah, I can understand it would be pretty challenging. I think I'm banking Groldy 3. Who knows where it might help me out. But Groldy 2, I think, has got more energy in it. And it's going to work better with the overall script that I've got. So, let's see. What? No, just close it, close it, close it. What is it doing? Close that. Don't save it. Close this. Okay. Sorry, this is very boring. But I will do many boring things in these sessions. I must warn anybody that's watching, because I am actually principally trying to get work done. And it's just a side effect that I would go on a Twitch stream and do it. Alright, so let me think about the assets that I want. If I go to the script, there's going to be spoilers. For anyone who's intent on playing the game without spoilers, you might want to skip past this part if you're watching a recording, or drop off. Let's get rid of some of these character voices. Alright. Okay, here we go. So, okay. I'm going to start making some notes about the assets in a separate file. Alright, so we will say, let's see, for Groldy Scream, medium, it doesn't have to be just that, just, let's see, so they're doing 3 variations of that, 3 variations. And I will end up combining multiple Groldy screams to make a crowd of them screaming, which I can't wait to hear. Okay, then one really long one at the end. One extra long for Groldy scream. I think I had 4 in that room. I'll actually check in a moment. Okay. So then this one is going to be black hold. And then we get down to golden chambers, which is the next level. Okay, 1 Groldy Scream. Okay, then she goes downstairs and I can use the 4 Groldy Scream a second time for this group here. Yeah, okay. And then we keep going. Okay. Then I think there's just their block kicking noises, which I'll use the shorts for. Okay, so I should do it. Kicking screams. Okay, I'll do the kicking screams first because I can put them in the game really fast. Yeah, do that first. So first thing, let's normalize this a little bit. Amplitude, hard limiter at they're going to be super loud, so I don't want to compress them. Let's go -6. I'll just chop off this little bit here. Normalize to -3. All right, and congratulations on having very low background noise, but I'm still going to do noise removal. Oops. Okay. Okay, those are the shorts. Let me think. I only want to use 3. Let me pick 3 to use. That one's up there. That one's a little bit much for action that could get repeated many times within the game. So it makes me laugh a little bit. I feel like I really want that one. Okay, let's. I should start marking these. I may shorten these a little bit further with stretching. Okay, so we'll call this Groldy Kick 1. Might as well just put these right next to each other. Groldy Kick 2. I'll just call this one extra for now, since I don't think I want to use it for a kick. this one. Goldie long one. Okay, the 2 longs. So I'll mark these out too, since I'm already doing it for the others. What I'm doing here is I'm adding in markers, and then I'll use that to chop up this longer file into multiples. Okay, so this is Goldie medium 1. Goldie medium 2. Okay, let's take all these and get them exported. So merge the markers so they're ranges, and so I don't lose track of these as originals, let's make a tuck folder. Okay. Close that. No. And then Stumpy's up here. All right. So next, we want these kicks to get into the Unity project. Audio, SFX. Trying to remember my naming convention. Okay, so I'm just doing object, verb, number. Got it. So let's rename these a bit further. To copy, not move. Okay, and then go to Unity. Oh, yeah, I closed it. Let's open it back up. Alright, this is a good level. It's got Groldies on it. They'll be doing lots of kicking. Okay. So I'm gonna go grab myself another cup of coffee. Here's our buddy, the Groldie. Be right back. Alright. So then I come over to sound effects. Let's resize this window so it fits in the broadcast area. Okay. Addressable. Okay, so they're addressable. Now I got to go into a code and add some stuff so it actually plays inside the game. So this code says that for a given sound effect, there'll be 3 variations that will play randomly. So it's basically linking up these 3 things to this one thing. That's the code that loads it. And I come over to sound effects. I've got some more glue code basically to write. I've got these methods that are used to call and play each sound effect. I'm looking for one that's kind of close to what I'd already be doing. This is a good one, actually. So I'll copy this. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I forgot something. Did I put it in here? Nope. Let's do that. Okay. So now I've got a method that when it's called, it'll play the sound. Now I need to find the place in the code that would be responsible for that. Oh. I need to know who the pushing piece is, though. Not the piece that's being pushed, but what's pushing it. Just create an extra variable pushing piece. Original name for them, and now it's just all over the place. I don't know if I want to do a refactor on it right now. Let me just make a note though. Chucker piece. Rename class to Groldy. Okay, so back here we say it's a block. Let's see. If Brody pushing, play Brody kick. Dang it! Now I need the transform. No, I don't need it. I need the transform of the thing that got pushed. So let's do that. Okay. And let's change this to kicking for consistency. Can find the place where this causes an error and correct the call to it so it passes this pushing piece parameter. Just trying to figure out if I've already got inside of this function that calls what the pushing piece is. If not, I have to keep on adding parameters and going up the call stack. That's kind of what it looks like. You call push on the piece that you want to be pushed, but you don't say what's pushing it. So let me just piece. give me even more errors. Let me build and see where I've got things to fix. Right here. Okay. That will break something else. I just keep on going upstream. Just add an extra parameter and I see what's calling it. What's calling it and doesn't have it. So here I'm actually for the first time closing it without needing to go further upstream. Okay, so the touching piece is the same as the pushing piece. Okay, let's go over to this one. Push, oops, piece, there we go. Okay, now that I've got level controllers that will be upset. Hey, Fright Law, what's going on? Okay, so these shouldn't be too hard to fix. Pushing piece can just be null. So I think there's maybe a 75% chance this works the first time. I'm getting to test it out right now. I get to hear some fun noises from a creature in the game. From Ellis, who is the guy with the chat handle Cyber600. All right, here we go. It works. First time it works. I agree. I definitely agree. guys some more stuff to push. I like it. I don't think I need to shorten it. I was a little bit worried that like maybe it would be too much as a repeating sound effect, but I'm realizing there aren't that many places where you a groldy will just continue to push a block again and again, so it should work fine. It sounds grouchy and mean. I like it. Okay, so now I get to do the fun ones, which are the crowd of groldies. So there's some sound effects that are just triggered by gameplay, and there's other sound effects which are triggered by the script of the story that occurs inside of a level. And the second set I'm going to do are related to the script of a level. So these ones will be like multiple groldies screaming at one time. To make that, I'll start a new multi-track project inside of Audition. Call this one Groldy Crowd Screams. Hey, Plundyton. Good to see you. Let's see. Going back to my little notepad. Okay, so we need 4 groldy screams with 3 variations, 1 extra long. They're all going to be made out of these parts that I just cut up a moment ago. Okay, so let's import. Oh, we got some fun ones today. And the guy that made the original sound effects is on the channel with us. That's Cybert 600. Okay, so let's see. VO, bam. Let's just bring in everything but the kicks. Okay. So, first one is the crowd. First I'll just try. What if we just put them all down together? Them to start fast though for comedy effects, so I'm just, instead of staggering them all, let's get them all close up. Okay. Just want a real quick start on them, so I'm going to do some processing. Yeah. And Cyber did not process those sounds either. Those, according to him, if you're staying right next to him and you ask him to make those noises, he'll do it right there, and he doesn't need any electronics to do it. That's just coming out of his weird throat. Okay, I could probably get it to start a little bit faster, just with a little time stretching. We'll see how it sounds though. Sometimes it doesn't sound good to do this. Oh, you're gonna do that stupid thing where, okay, there we go. Cool. So I'll go 50%. About 50. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay, let's snap these up. Just crossfade it a little bit, then I don't have to get exact. Alright. So that way they just start up real fast. So M says something and it's like rah! Right after she says. They don't have any kind of like building up at the beginning. They just happen fast. Okay, so that's one. What I should do so that they all sound a little bit different is not use all four on each one. Let's move this guy here. I may have to time stretch and pitch shift a little bit to get it sounding like more variety. Here, let's just try this to start. Okay, let's pitch shift or stretch the longest one. Let's bring it in a little bit. These two, just a tiny bit of pitch change, just to get good variety with the previous. So let's see, time and pitch shifter. Not a lot. Don't need much. So it's. And just get one up a little bit higher. All right, try that. Okay, so it sounds a little bit different. Okay, and we'll take. This one. This one. Let's bring in the extra. Because this will give it a different sound. pitch shift this one a tiny bit. Oh, gotta bring this in. Or I could leave it off just for variety. Here, let's go in like that. This guy, bring it in like this. See what that sounds like to start. Oh yeah. Let's listen to all three again. So that's good. I mean, it sounds like three different utterances from that group, so it won't sound like I'm repeating the sound, even though they are all very similar. Okay, let's see, what else do I got in the list here? One extra long 4 groldy scream. Cool. So for this one, bring in the long ones. There should be a second long one. Let's add it. I thought I already had it here. Oh, dang it. It didn't export. That's probably because I didn't stick in that marker at the end. Okay, let's go back to groldy 3 and get that last long one. Or groldy 2. Groldy 2 is the one I worked on. Okay. That looks like a missing amplitude. The normalization, so let's normalize that. And save selection as that's the one. Dang it. All right. Okay. So then merge those. Export that. So make sure I got the file. All right. Okay, then I can close this one. So let me bring in the other long one, and I could probably grab a couple more long ones from the groldy 3 file. I think they were close enough in sound to the groldy 2 file that it would work. Let me just do that. Because if I don't, then I'm like trying to piece together the mediums. I don't know. Maybe the medium sounds are good. Let me try that first. one to be alone at the end. So let's just have another one start again midway through. That sounds pretty good. I mean, I could tweak with it for a long time, but I don't know if I'm like gonna get it sounding a lot better than that. Let me just have it start a little bit quicker. Stretch that one. Stretch that one. I do like the second one starting up again, or this one starting up again. I think that's a good way to keep it going. Okay, and then what was the? I think there's one more where I just need one growly scream. Okay, so for that we'll just take, I don't know, my favorite of the four. Let's just try them all and see which one is the funniest. That one's pretty good. Okay, that one made me laugh. That's probably it right there. Yeah, three. Okay, so I'm just going in order. This should be here. All right. Start marking these. I gotta name the markers. Also, I considered adding reverb onto them. I think that would be good to make them seem more threatening and more powerful, but they're supposed to be comedic. They're not supposed to be that scary. And the game doesn't really use a lot of realistic space sounds, so it's probably best for them to stay dry. Okay, so this is I'll just call it growl D's plural scream 1. Roll these. Long screen 1. And, oh, I just got 1. Okay, that's right. And okay, save this. Where did I save it to? God damn it, it's saved in the wrong place. Save it in the correct place. Export these. Oh, I gotta mix it down before I can do the export. Okay. That's a good idea. Have you tried one before? Like I really like the iPad, but I mean, it is a spendy purchase. Okay, where is my mix down? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Oh, super fast. Doesn't usually happen that fast, but it looks right. I'm clipping. Okay, here I can see I'm clipping. Like, I don't know, you might find like a friend, or I don't know, maybe you're the type of person, it's like you just buy it and try it and whatever, but it's maybe worth trying if you want to save yourself from wasting money. The worst thing that could happen is like you're sort of counting on like your artistic abilities to be multiplied greatly by it, but it's really not much different than pen and paper. But yeah, I do like them a lot. Now it's like any art I do that's drawing, I just do it on the iPad. Actually, if you're doing it on your phone and you like it on your phone, I mean, you'd love it on a larger pad. Alright, so we got the mix down here, but it's clipping. I can see that because these guys are going up above. Pretty easy to fix that. No, don't save it. We just turn down the track volumes by a little bit. -3. -3. Oh yeah, just like a peripheral that hooks into your computer. Yeah, I've done stuff with those too. Like I found it was a real revolution to have like the monitor be the thing that I'm drawing on, because then you don't need that hand-eye coordination between what your hand's doing and what the screen is doing. I kind of wonder though, do they have cheap ones that have like the screen on it though? Probably not. Probably not down the $20 to $30 range. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really looked at the market. Okay, let's do another multi-track mixdown. Okay, now we're under the clipping range. I do feel like compressing this a little bit. Let's take it to -4. So then we got the mix down here. Okay, these guys I can now export. Well, let's listen to the whole thing together again. All right, unpleasant sounds coming up. I like your mindset because it feels gross if you buy like something really expensive, but your skills and interest level, they're not quite up there yet, like to make it like a correct, worthwhile purchase. Like if you were just learning to drum, you should get like a shitty drum set, like not like the very best that money can buy, that type of thing. Yeah, I like your mindset. I've got on the back of my iPad, when you order an iPad, they let you engrave like whatever you want on the back of it. And I just wrote, the tool comes with a debt on the back of my iPad. Because I don't want to be like the guy that just buys shiny shit just for its own sake. Like it's got to be some kind of tool that you can do things with, and it's not about owning toys. Some little kid in China had to breathe in aluminum dust to bring me that iPad, so I better do something good with it. There was some kind of capitalist misery going on to bring me that iPad, so I better do something with it. All right, here comes. Okay, then let's get all these guys and export them because they sound fantastic. There we go. Okay. And going back to here, got Groldies. I'm going to tuck in the ones that are not going into the game, but are just pieces that make up things. So let's see, let's put extra, long, medium, all those. Put them in tuck. Okay. So then I need to do the binding between character dialogue and these audio files. So black hold. Goldies. Scream 1. Scream 2. Scream 3. Lengthy scream. There's a certain naming convention I have to use to have these things link up. Okay, then Grohl, then Chambers, Goldie, Scream. Let's see, let's go back to the script. Actually, I've got it all in here too. So this is Goldie's. I said screams, but let's just do a scream so it matches. And this will just be lengthy scream. Okay. Okay, so that would fix that one. And then Golden Chamber. Okay, this one is going to be just Scream. This one's going to be Screams 1. This one's going to be Screams 2. Okay. Actually, we'll just have this be Screams, and this be, or no, Scream 2, long, Scream. Alright, Plundy, good to see you. Plundyton, I should say. Not to be confused with the character in the game. Scream, Scream 2, long Scream. Actually, I don't need that. 2. Goldie Scream. Or, for consistency, lengthy Scream. So if I give these files the right names, they'll match up automatically with this dialogue. Name of level, name of character. Text from line. also use one of these in the next level, golden chambers. Let me pick which one I want to use. I'm gonna use that one. Let's see, this one will be golden chambers. Oh, it's going to be scene name though. It's not going to be. I gotta look up the scene name. Okay, golden chambers, Groldy. One screen. No, golden chamber, Groldy's screen. Okay. This one is called Taunt for Blocks, which is the original name I gave the level. Let me look up my names for levels. Okay, so Black Hold is Block Bunker. Yeah. Okay, so I should do those. Double check. Is it taunt for blocks? Taunt for blocks. Yes, it is. Okay. So then a single Groldy Scream. Taunt for blocks. Groldy Scream. Except I think this should be lengthy Scream. Double check. Oh no, there's two. There's one that's just a scream, there's one that's a lengthy scream. Okay. Let me check. Okay, mediums. Okay, then the lengthy scream we repeat. Okay, I think that's all the lines. Let's get them in. Okay, where do they go? They go in audio, speech. Come back over here. All the ones that brought in, I need to make them addressable. Okay, so taunt for blocks. Addressable. Alright, let's see how well this does. Pre-process. Okay. Level controller. Speech resource paths. Yes, they're picking up. Good. Let's see if they play in the game. Yeah, picked up. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was the wrong one. It should have been a single groldy noise, and it played. Totally different one. So this guy need to change his character animation binder. Come on, let me select you. Do I have a character put in here for one? I don't. Okay, gotta fix that. So I've got plural groldies, but I don't have a single groldy character, so I add that in. This is all just glue code. Just defining the connections between different parts of the game engine. Nothing too interesting here. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Cool. Okay. That one works. I did notice the volume drop down. I think that's probably due to normalization. So let me check. I'm going to leave that for a second pass, because the thing I need to do at some point is get all of the sounds in the game balanced, and it's a little bit hard to do it piecemeal. It's easier when I've got everything in at one time, so I'm going to leave that for now. But I'll end up unchecking this normalize off pretty much all the sound effects and just starting with my sort of very common or bass sound effects. I'll get those in the right audio loudness areas. And then I'll just go through and expand that universe a little bit and check each thing. So I want to do that holistically. So I'll leave that alone for now. But this normalize thing here means that when it imports all these samples, Unity tries to pick the right volume for it. I don't really want Unity to try to figure that out. I want to be in control of that. So I'll do that later. So let me check the other level where sound effects play on. And if they are all good, that will be a done session, and I'll quit. And move on to the next task. Okay, so that other one was called Block Bunker. There will be a puzzle spoiler. I suppose a story spoiler too. If anyone's watching this and not wanting their play of the game compromised in some way, I would skip this next part. Okay, so the other part that's going to make this better is that when they scream, they're going to raise their two arms up. I have to add in the character animation for them later on. Okay. This is a successful session. I've gotten all the things done that I set out to do inside of that session. So if anyone's still on, I'm going to say goodbye now. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you later. Stopping the stream.